Hey everyone, it's Kim here from Ultimate Speaker. I was just taking a bit of a break with a coffee. I've sat down and I'm sitting on the veranda, but I've just been outside in the sunshine and the garden, enjoying a little bit of me time. And I thought to myself, what a beautiful moment to share with you just how important it is to take those me time and to take the me time to realign, to reconnect, to re-energize, whatever you want to call it, and to just to feel that sense of fulfillment of what's important to you. And what I call this, and I learned this off one of my very first mentors, is a not negotiable. So I learned this a few years ago of what is a not negotiable for me, and then I set my intention that every day I'm going to do those not negotiables. So I thought, perfect, let's share it with you so you can decide what your not negotiables are. And maybe let's think about for a moment why they're important. Because when you can realign and tap into what is fulfilling, tap into what's important to you, then you go into your day feeling like you've got the energy to do what you need to do. You're in the mindset and the heart space to be able to go out there and do the work that you're doing. And this is why the not negotiables are so important. I know that for me, if, for example, just this week, I had a massage booked and I was so tempted to go, gosh, I've got a lot to do. I really need to focus on that. Let's not do that. Let's get the work done. And look, I get it, there's deadlines and things that we need to meet. However, it was so interesting because I thought, no, I will go to the massage because I wanted to keep the appointment with Katie, and I also knew that I was going to feel really fulfilled, relaxed, calm, and just ready to go into the next piece of my day. So I kept the appointment, and that's exactly what happened. So I could have made a choice not to do it, but luckily I've learned that if I do that, then I'm not going to feel the fulfillment that I normally do when I've chosen to keep going and stick with those not negotiables. And a not negotiable, there's so many things. What are they? It can be so many things that you choose it to be. It could be a massage, it could be walking. I know I love walking with Bella, our Rottweiler. She's a delight. I love the way she interacts with the other dogs on the beach, and I love looking at the ocean and the light and the way the sun catches the waves and the white caps, and it's just a pleasure, and it helps to fulfill my heart. My heart feels full and it sings. It just feels a delight. And yet if I didn't do that, I've also tried it as the other, and I know that pushing actually feels the exact opposite. It's like a ball. I often use the analogy of if you've got a ball and you push it under the water, the more pressure that you're putting on, the more that building up of pressure is going to happen, and sooner or later that ball's going to pop out of the water. And so that's not, I get that there are sometimes pressures we need to fulfill, we need to meet commitments and deadlines, and yet that kind of pressure to me is not the kind of pressure that's going to be really, it's not working for us resourcefully. And this is the thing, it's about what are the not negotiables that feel resourceful, that are resourceful, that are going to set you up for your day, that are going to set you up for your week. What are the things, the key things that are important for you? And it's making that decision and then sticking to it, and just sticking to it. And that's the example of the massage, like I just mentioned. So it can be anything. Any of those examples that I've shared. It could be even going for a run, going for a walk, making a fun adventure, something that takes yourself outside of your comfort zone. Maybe that's your not negotiable. Whatever it is, it's like decide it and do it, commit to it, and you will totally feel the difference of how that is when you commit. So this is what I'm doing right now, and my not negotiable is sitting right here having a chat with you, because I made that commitment that this is what I'm going to do twice a week. This is what we're doing. And look, let me know share with me, what are your not negotiables? And if it's tough, like committing to those not negotiables, ask yourself, or private message me and we can have a chat, but ask yourself, so what's blocking me? What's holding me back from doing this? Because if you know that you feel good around doing this, if it's something creative and you know that you feel great when you've created something, mask making, leather, jewelry, whatever it is, and you know that that is that's going to not feel good if you don't do it, then what's holding you back from not doing it? And what would be your connection for why you want to do this? What would really connect you to what's important to do this? Because guaranteed, when you can connect to why this is important for you, you will absolutely do it. When your why is strong enough, you will connect and you will do it. And that's really important to remember. So that's possibly the question to ask yourself if you find like, oh no, I don't have time to do that, or I can't commit to that. It's like, ask yourself, okay, so what would be my why? What's my big why? How does it help me fulfill my dreams? How does it help me reach my goals? How does it help me just fulfill me and, fill me up, fill my cup up today if I was to do this one thing? Is it to listen to the birds that are just around me now and chatting away? Is it just to take that moment? Is it to sing a song every day, do a meditation? What would it be for you just to help you bring back into that a lovely, lovely alignment so that it really feels good? What's going to really top you up? So, okay, so that's all I wanted to say about that, and I would love to hear from you if you've got any questions around not negotiables, and let me know how you go. I'd love to hear that. We've got some great things coming up. You might like to check them up, which will help you align with what that is for you, not only for your speaking, but also for your, for your everyday, the things that you're doing in your businesses and for you yourself. So have a look at that as well. But let me know how you go. I'd love to hear from that. All right, so this is Kim from Ultimate Speaker, bringing you Thursday Thoughts, and I look forward to talking soon. Alrighty, bye-bye.